Today we are going to learn 10th class, 4th chapter, that is a pair of linear equations in two variables. In that exercise number 4.1. This 4.1 exercise completely depends on the graphs. So here we are going to learn that how to represent a pair of linear equation in two variables by the graphical method. So as we have learned in the introduction about the pair of linear equation in two variables chapter, we get three types of graphs with the given equations. One is intersection lines, the other one is parallel lines, and the third one is coincident lines, or will known as a dependent lines. Here we can find out the solution. In the intersection lines, it has only one solution. It can be consistent. That means solution can be we can tell the solution. So it called as a consistent. In the coincident lines, where a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, it's called coincident lines. Here also we can find the solutions. That means it can also a consistent. Solutions are consistent. But here infinitely we have many solutions. But in the parallel lines, when a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, it's not equal to c1 by c2. Here we cannot find out any kind of solutions because they are parallel lines. Parallel lines will not intersect anywhere. So we don't get any kind of solutions. So this is the introduction we have learned already. So here we are going to represent the given equations in two variables equations. We are going to be represent on the graph paper. As you know, we cannot draw the graph on the board. No, that's why I have solved all the graphs step by step clearly. Everything I have made it very clean and clear. I will show you the graph papers directly. I will guide you there itself. Okay. Behind the camera, I will be explaining you everything. On the screen you can see the every graph very cleanly. Then before that, we have here 4.1 exercise first bit. The first bit is not that question. It's not a graph question actually. Let us see what is that. By comparing the ratios of a1 by a2, comma b1 by b2, comma c1 by c2, state whether the lines represented by the following pair of linear equations intersection line at one point are parallel or coincident. That was. So here they are given three questions. So by comparing the ratios of a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2, we should tell that either these given equations makes intersection lines or parallel lines or coincident lines. So easily we can tell. So this also will help us in the next problems. So why to find out this a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2? It will tell us that how the graph is going to come. The outcome of the graph will know the outlook of the graph. How the outlook will come. If the intersection lines comes, the graph will be intersect each other. The lines will intersect each other. Then if they are parallel, the graph will get a parallel lines. So if they are coincident, one line will be on another line. So here very carefully we have to listen and see this video without skipping, children. You should not skip because many things we are going to be learned in every problem. Okay. Here we write, first of all we will find out a1 by a2 ratio. a1 is 5 here, a2 is 7. Then we go for b1 by b2. b1 by b2 is minus 4 by 6. It can be cancelled. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are. That is equal to minus 2 by 3. Here itself you stop it here because need not to go for c1 by c2 because directly we can say here a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. If a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, as you know, what kind of graph you will get? Definitely these two lines. If you draw the graph of these two equations, definitely they'll intersecting lines. We get definitely intersection lines. So we get intersection lines in the graph wherever it may be intersect. Wherever it will be intersect, no. There will be a particular place there will be intersect. So we should be know that where it is going to be intersect. అవి ఎక్కడ ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అవుతాయో తెలుసుకోవాలి. ఎక్కడ ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అవుతాయో తెలుసుకోవాలంటే మనకు తెలుసు అవి ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అవుతాయి. సో బై ది కండిషన్ ఆఫ్ a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, we know that if you draw the graph of these two equations, they are going to be intersect. But where they are going to be intersect? At what points? At what value of x value and at what value of y value they are going to be intersect. అవి తెలుసుకోవాలి. అది ఎలా తెలుసుకుంటాం? If you solve this two equation by the elimination process. If you solve this two equation by the elimination process, here we will get x comma y value. Here we will get x comma y value. So దాని గురించి కూడా మనం క్లియర్ గా మనము ఎక్సర్సైజ్ లో నేర్చుకుందాం. Now we will find out a1 by a2 in this case now. That is 9 by 18. 9 by 18 nothing but 9 ones are 9 twos are. That is 1 by 2 we are going to get. Here b1 by b2. You look at the b1 by b2 now it is a 3. b1 is 3. b2 is 6, 1 and 2. It is also equal to 1 by 2. Then c1 by c2, let's go for that. c1 by c2. c1 is 12 and c2 is 24. That will give us again 12 ones are 12 twos. That is 1 by 2. So clearly you can say here a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. That means what can you observe this? If a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, if it is equal to c1 by c2, they are called coincident lines. Coincident lines in the sense the graphical representation you are going to get like this. How one line comes like this, the other line also will become on the same. They are called coincident lines representation. Okay. Here we need not to find what are the solutions of x and y value because every point is a solution. Only in the case of intersection lines we have to find out by the elimination process what is x value and what is y value. And here is the sixth question. Let us go for that. a1 by a2 is equal to 6 by 2. 2 ones are 2 threes are. That is 3 by 1. Here b1 by b2 we get again minus 3 by. It is 1 minus 1 by. How many y's are there? 1 by, but minus 1 by. Minus 1 get cancelled. Sorry, minus get cancelled. Here 3 by 1. Then c1 by c2, let us observe. The c1 is 10, c2 is 9. So therefore we can conclude that here a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, but not equal to the c1 by c2. The b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. Then as we can know that here we get parallel lines. What will be the representation of parallel lines? As we know clearly, one of this linear equation two variable graph may get like this, the next one will get like this. That means we get a parallel lines in that. So they don't intersect. So here the solutions are inconsistent. Here in these two solutions are consistent. We can tell the solution perfect solution in the intersection lines, but here every point is a solution in the coincident lines. So the next thing about this 4.1 second bit completely depends on graphs. So we are going to be discuss about the graph questions. So now directly I will take you into the graph questions. We'll observe the graphs now. Now we go for the second bit, that is check whether the linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. Solve them graphically. We have to solve all these 9 questions till I question on the graphs only. So let us see these questions on the graph. The first question is 3x plus 2y equal to 5. 2x minus 3y equal to 7. Let us see the graph. Here this is the question. 3x plus 2y equal to 5 and 2x minus 3y equal to 7. So let us see the conditions will apply first. Either we get a intersection lines or parallel lines or coincident lines. For that we have to check the ratios of a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2. No? Here a1 by a2 equal to 3 by 2, b1 by b2 equal to 2 minus 2 by 3, Yes, here minus 3 here. So minus 2 by 3. A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. That means definitely we are going to get the lines are going to be intersect. Where the lines are going to be intersect, this point we should know that. అంటే ఆ లైన్స్ ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అవుతున్నాయని తెలుసు. ఎక్కడ ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అవుతాయి ఆ పాయింట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్గా తెలియాలి. ఆ పాయింట్ తెలియకపోతే ఏమవుతుంది? సపోజ్ ద లైన్స్ ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు బి ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ ఎట్ 50, 60 suppose. Then what you will do it? You will draw the graph by taking scale a small values like x equal to 1 and y equal to 1 if you take it. If it is going to intersect at 50, 60, it will be not on your graph. Then how can you show that the intersection points? So further, to avoid this problem, what we have to do it for only intersection lines, if you solve the problems like this in the elimination method, yes, then you will get a x comma y values. So if you eliminate, as we know how to do the elimination process, and also you will learn in our next exercise also we do the tens of problems like 30 to 40 problems on the elimination method. You will get an idea. We have to make x coefficients or y coefficient, we have to make it equal. Then we have to find out the y value. This y value we have to substitute in any one of the equation, either equation number 1 or in the equation number 2, so that we get x value. The x value you got 2.2, y value you got minus 0.8. That means the graph is going to be intersect at an x value, x axis it is 2.2 and y axis minus 0.8. So now we know that the lines are going to be intersect and they will intersect at this point. అంటే అవి ఎక్కడ ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అవుతాయని తెలుసు, అవి ఎక్కడ ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అవుతాయో కూడా తెలుసు. సో హ్యాపీలీ వీ కెన్ డ్రా ద గ్రాఫ్ నౌ. సో ఇఫ్ యూ డోంట్ డూ దిస్ ఆల్సో ద గ్రాఫ్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు బి ఇంటర్సెక్ట్, బట్ వేర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు బి ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ దట్ వీ మస్ట్ బి నో ఇట్. ఫర్ దట్ వీ విల్ డూ దిస్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ అండ్ సీ దట్ నౌ. లెట్స్ టేక్ ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్, that is first equation, that is 3x plus 2y equal to 5. So we have to make it y equal to, అంటే ఇచ్చిన ఈక్వేషన్ y equal to అని రాయాలి. So this 3x will transfer this side, 5 minus 3x, and 2 also you transfer, that is 5 minus 3x by 2. And see here you have to assume the x values and y equal to 5 minus 3x by 2. That means here x values always I will assume like minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, maximum number of times I only assume the x values like this. Now we substitute x value minus 2 in the given question. 5 minus 3 into minus 2. 3 into minus 3 into minus 2 plus 6. 5 plus 6 by 2, that equal 11 by 2. 11 by 2 equal to 5.5. That is x is minus 2 and y is 5.5. And minus 1 I substitute. Then I will get y equal to 4. When I substitute 0 I got 2.5. Then x value 0, y value 2.5. Then here x value 1, then y value is also 1 comma 1. When x value 2, the y value I got 0, minus 0.5. The solution is here. You just follow this and do the simplification, you will get the same. If I explain everything word by word, number by number, step by step, it takes a very long time. Then we take the second equation. Okay, equation అయిపోయింది. That means we got a 5 solutions for the first equation. And we also have a second equation, that is 2x minus 3y equal to 7. We required y value as a positive. అంటే y అనేది ఎప్పుడు పాజిటివ్గా ఉండాలి కదా. ఇక్కడ చూడు y అనేది నెగిటివ్ ఉంది. ఇక్కడ చూడండి y నెగిటివ్ ఉంది. సో దిస్ minus 3y will transfer this side. This plus 7 will transfer this side. అప్పుడేమవుతుంది? minus 3y become a plus 3y. Already 2x, this plus 7 become a minus 7. So 2x minus 7. But we need y value, no, this 3 also will transfer. 2x minus 7 by 3. So simple. Here we have to assume x values. And here y equal to 2x minus 7 by 3. Then y value x comma y. So minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2 you assume it. And substitute minus 2 here. Then we get y value as a minus 3.6. When x is minus 2, y is minus 3.6. When x is minus 1, the y is also minus 3, minus 1 comma minus 3. Then if x is 0, the y is minus 2.3. Then if x is 1, the y is minus 1.6. If x equal to 2, the y value is minus 1. So you got 5 solutions for equation number 1, 5 solutions for the equation number 2. So what you need to do it first, remember, take 5 solutions of equation number 1 and float these points on the graph. Float these points on the graph. So these are the 5 solutions we got from the equation number 1. I have drawn it. Then you join them by the line. మీరు ఫ్లోట్ చేసేసి వెంటనే స్కేల్తో జాయిన్ చేసేసేయాలి. ఇక్కడ రాయండి ఈక్వేషన్ పేరు కూడా. ఎందుకు ఈ 5 పాయింట్స్ లొకేట్ చేసి తర్వాత 5 పాయింట్స్ లొకేట్ చేసి ఒకదానికి ఇంకోటి కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అయ్యే అవకాశం ఉంటుంది కనుక ఫస్ట్ 5 పాయింట్స్ లొకేట్ చేసి లైన్ డ్రా చేసేసేయండి. నెక్స్ట్ ద సెకండ్ ఈక్వేషన్స్ 5 పాయింట్స్ 5 solutions you locate on the graph here. Exactly you have to locate on the graph and draw a line. Exactly they will be going to be intersect at minus 2.2 and minus 0.8. They will be going to be intersect at minus 2.2 and then 0.8. చూడండి on x axis it is 2.2 and y axis it is minus 0.8. So we'll be getting a graph for first one. Scale also you have to take. You have to write the scales. It is x axis x dash, y axis y dash. Then scale on x axis 1 unit equal to 1 centimeter and y axis 1 unit equal to 1 centimeter. This is the first one. See the second question, it is 2x minus 3y equal to 8. 4x minus 6y equal to 9. Let us see the graph of this question. 2x minus 3y equal to 8. 4x minus 6y equal to 9. First of all, now we don't go for, see what kind of graph we are going to be get. Let us see the a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2 values. a1 by a2 2 by 4, that is nothing but 1 by 2. b1 by b2 minus 3 minus 6, that equal to 1 by 2. c1 by c2 8 by 9. So here a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. So we get parallel lines. So the solutions are inconsistent here. So we'll take a first equation. దీనికి ఇప్పుడు parallel lines వస్తాయి. అంటే ఇప్పుడు సొల్యూషన్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలి. దీనికి parallel lines intersect కావు కనుక ఎక్కడ intersect కావాలో మనం తెలుసుకోవాల్సిన అవసరమే లేదు. బికాస్ దే వోంట్ intersect each other. సో ఫస్ట్ ఈక్వేషన్ తీసుకోండి. టేక్ ఫస్ట్ ఈక్వేషన్ 2x minus 3y equal to 8. ఇయర్ మైనస్ 3y ఉండొద్దు, మనకు ప్లస్లో కావాలి. 3y అంటే y ప్లస్లో ఉండాలి. సో దిస్ minus 3y will transfer the other side. This plus 8 will transfer this side. Minus 3y become a plus 3y. Here plus 8 become a minus 8. So 2x minus 8. Here 3 will transfer, that is 2x minus 8 by 3. So for the first equation, you assume some x values like a minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. And if you substitute minus 2 in this 2x minus 8 by 3, y value will get minus 4. X equal to minus 1, then y equal to minus 3.3. If x equal to 0, y value is minus 2.6. If x equal to 1, the y value is minus 2. If x equal to 2, the y value is minus 1.3. So you will be getting 5 points here. X value minus 2, y value minus 4. Like that, you will be getting 5 solutions for the equation number 1. Then we take the second equation, that is 4x minus 6y equal to 9. Minus 6y will transfer the other side, that become a plus 6y. This plus 9 will transfer this side. So minus 9, 4x minus 9 by 6. Here x values you have to assume minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, and y value will get it, y equal to 4x minus 9 by 6. So minus 2, x equal to minus 2, then y equal to minus 2.8. If x equal to minus 1, y equal to minus 2.1. If x equal to 0, y equal to minus 1.5. If x equal to 1, y equal to minus 0.8. Simplify చేయండి, మీకు సేమ్ వస్తుంది. If x equal to 2, the y value is minus 0.1. After the decimal point, you have to take only one digit. After decimal point, you have to take only one digit, because if you get 2 digits, it cannot be represented on the graph. So what you have to do it now, you got a 2 tables for the equation number 1 and for the equation number 2. So this first 5 points you have to take it and you have to float on the graph, and the second 5 points you have to take it, you have to float on the graph. Then see that definitely the lines will be going to be parallel like this. So the scale which we are taking the same like as question number 1 only. where x axis 1 centimeter equal 1 unit equal to 1 centimeter and y axis 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit equal to 1 centimeter. Then see, you are getting a parallel lines or not. You have to check it. You have to get a parallel lines or not. You have to check. So exactly you have to get a lines like this. Suppose one point you got here, the other point you got here, the third point and fourth point, fifth point, अन्नी points straight ga line point vachinayi. One point is gone outside. That means this point, wherever you got this point, that means there you done a wrong in the simplification. Simplification lo wrong chesavu anamata. Anni points oke line paina vaste, that means you have done a simplification correct. If any one or 2 points are went out, it is not on the line, that means at that place you have done a mistake. Then you have to go back to the table and check the simplification and do that answer. Now we see the question number 3. 3 by 2x plus 5 by 3y equal to 7. 9x minus 3y equal to 12. Now it is 3 by 2x plus 5 by 3y equal to 7. 9x minus 10y equal to 12. So first 3x by 2, 3 into x, 3x by 2, 5 into y is 5y by 2, that equal to 5 by 3, 5y by 3 equal to 7. So you do the cross multiplication, 2 3 is a 6, 3 into 3 9x plus 2 into 10, that is 10y by 6 equal to 7. This 6 we transfer this side so that you will get 9x plus 10y equal to 42. Why we have done this? Because it is in the fractional form. So we have to change in this form. ఇలా ఉంటే ఈక్వేషన్ సాల్వ్ చేయడానికి ఈజీగా ఉంటుంది. సో దిస్ 3 by 2 into x plus 5 by 3 into y equal to 7 we changed as a 9x plus 10y equal to 42. Then we need y equal to, no, we need y equal to. So what I done, this 10 also, this plus 9x we have transferred this side, that become minus 9x. Then 10 also we have transferred this side. So 42 minus 9x by 10. We got for first equation the y equal to 42 minus 9x by 10. The second equation already given in the standard form like 9x minus 10y equal to 12. Y value is negative, concentrate. So y we transfer this side, minus 10y become a plus 10y. So e 12 it discardevali kada. So plus 12 become a minus 12. So 9x minus 12. So this 10 is multiplying to y, no? We will transfer this side, that become a division. So 10x minus 12 by 10. Now see that, we'll see a1 by a2 is equal to 9 by 9, that equal to 1 by 1. b1 by b2 is equal to 10 by minus 10. Here 10 and here minus 10. The a1 by a2 9 by 9 equal to 1 by 1. b1 by b2 10 by minus 10, that equal to minus 1 by 1. 1 by 1 and minus 1 by 1 are intersection lines. a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. ఇవి ఇంటర్సెక్షన్ లైన్స్. బట్ వేర్ దే ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు బి ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ చూడండి, అవి ఎక్కడ ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నాయో నేను సొల్యూషన్ చేయలేదు ఇక్కడ. సో సొల్యూషన్ చేయకపోతే మనకు తెలియదు, ఇప్పుడు అవి ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అవుతాయని తెలుసు, బట్ వేర్ దే ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు బి ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ వీ డోంట్ నో. దట్ విల్ సీ బై ది గ్రాఫ్ ఓన్లీ డైరెక్ట్లీ. సో ఫ్రమ్ ది ఫస్ట్ ఈక్వేషన్ ఐ గాట్ y ఈక్వల్ టు 42 minus 9x by 10, no, that I have given here. So x values I will assume like minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. Always I go for these values. Constant iga chinna values untai. So when x is minus 2, you substitute here in the place of x. So you will get y equal to 6. That is minus 2 comma 6 is a solution. And when x is minus 1, the y is 5.1. So minus 1 comma 5.1. When x is 0, this 9x is completely 0. So 42 by 10. 42 by 10 will give us 4.2. So 0 comma 4.2. When x is 1, the y value is 3.3. 1 comma 3.3. When x equal to 2, the y value is 2.4. Yes, 2 comma 2.4. We got the first 5 solutions of equation number 1. So here y I will take minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. 2 negative values, 2 positive values, and 1 neutral 0 value. And see that now we go for equation number 2. From the equation number 2 we got that y equal to 9x minus 12 by 10, no? See, x equal to, we assume minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, and y equal to 9x minus 12 by 10. So substitute these values. When x is minus 2, y is minus 3. when x equal to minus 1, y equal to minus 2.1. When x is 0, y is minus 1.2. When x is 1, y is minus 0.3. When x equal to 2, the y equal to 0.6. We got 5 solutions of equation number 1 and 5 solutions of equation number 2. Let us plot these points and we are going to get an intersection lines now. So simple, you have to take a scale first according to the values what we got on the table. So on x-axis 1 unit equal to 1 centimeter and y-axis 1 unit equal to 1 centimeter. ఎలా తీసుకుంటాం ఆ స్కేల్ని? ఇక్కడ వాల్యూస్ చూసుకోవాలి. 2, 6, 1, 5.1 అన్ని చిన్న చిన్న వాల్యూస్ ఉన్నాయి. సో దిస్ వాల్యూస్ ఇఫ్ it is satisfied, it will be satisfies the given scale. So that's enough. So here I used a pen but never use a pen to highlight the numbers. I have used the pen but never ever use the pen on the graph. Here this side you can use the pen, but this boxes also you have to draw with the pencil. Here completely pencil you have to use. Locate the x and x axis, y and y axis, and locate those points. Definitely they are going to be intersect. The lines are intersection lines, no? They are intersected at 3, 1.5. See, on x axis it is 3, on y axis it is exactly 1.5. 3, 1.5 is a solution. 3, 1.5 is a solution. ఈ రెండు ఈక్వేషన్స్ తీసుకోండి. 9x plus 10y equal to 42. 9x minus 10y equal to 12. ఎలిమినేషన్ ప్రాసెస్లో సాల్వ్ చేయండి. x equal to 3 you will get, y equal to 1.5 you will get. That means at the same place they are intersected. See the question number D. 5x minus 3y equal to 11. Minus 10x plus 6y equal to minus 22. So same question here. a1 by a2 minus 1 by 2, b1 by b2 minus 1 by 2. Then c1 by 2 also minus 1 by 2. So we will be getting coincident lines. Here these are the consistent lines. So directly you know the process now how to do it. See, make it y equal to, it is a 5x minus 11 by 3, and find the 5 solutions here. Here the 5 solutions are minus 2 comma minus 7, minus 1 comma minus 5.3, 0 comma minus 3.6, 1 comma minus 2, 2 comma minus 0.3 values. Okay, then from the second equation also make it y equal to, that is minus 22 plus 10 by 6, y equal to minus 22 plus 10 by 6, and by substituting values at x equal to minus 2 we got y equal to minus 7, that is minus 2 comma minus 7. When x is minus 1, y is minus 5.3. When x is 0, y is minus 3.6. When x is 1, y equal to minus 2. When x is 2, y equal to minus 0.3. So as we know they are coincident lines, no? One line will appears on the other line. See, one line will comes on the other line. In the coincident lines you will get one wonderful thing actually. Here need not to worry about the one thing. See that here whatever the values you got in the first table, if you take the same values, here x equal to minus 2 minus 1 0 1 2, no? Here also x equal to minus 2 minus 1 0 1 2. So you will get same solutions in the second table also. ఒక టేబుల్ ది సొల్యూషన్ చేస్తే ఇంకో టేబుల్ ది చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. ఈ ప్రాసెస్ డైరెక్ట్గా రాసేయచ్చు. వాల్యూస్ యూ కెన్ డైరెక్ట్లీ రైట్. చూడండి, ఓకే, డైరెక్ట్లీ యూ కెన్ రైట్ ఇట్. సో ఫ్లోట్ దోస్ పాయింట్స్, then definitely you will get the first equation, then second equation you show like this. First equation 1 and second equation this. So this is the representation, simple. E, question E, fifth one. 4 by 3 into x plus 2y equal to 8. 2x plus 3y equal to 12. This is the question now, fifth one. Same question, 4x, 4 by 3 into x plus 2y equal to 8. It is in the fractional form, no? Let us simplify that. This 2y will write 2 by 1. 4 into x, 4x by 3 plus 2 by y, 1 equal to 8. Take a cross multiplication, 3 ones are 3. 1 into 4x, 4x plus 3 into 2y, that is 6y equal to 8. This 3 you transfer this side. 4x plus 6y equal to 3 8s are 24. This is equation number 1. And here 3x plus, second equation 2x plus 3y equal to 12. Same. Now a1 by a2 will find out. 4 by 2, nothing but 2 by 1. b1 by b2, here 6, here 3. 6 by 3, that is 2 by 1. c1 by c2, 24 by 12. Again 2 by 1. So we are going to get a coincident lines. So consistent lines. So simple, we know here y equal to, we have to make it y equal to, no, here y equal to will get in the equation number 1 24 minus 4x by 6. ఇది చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా చేయాలి, ఇక్కడ తప్పు చేస్తే మీకు సొల్యూషన్ మొత్తం తప్పుపోతుంది. సో మేక్ ఇట్ వెరీ కేర్ఫుల్లీ. here then you make a 5 solutions when x equal to minus 2, y equal to 5.3. you can assume any values in the place of x. Not only these values, you can assume the any values in the place of x. When x equal to minus 2, y equal to 5.3, x equal to minus 1 4.6, 0 4 1 3.3, x equal to 2 2.6. These are the 5 solutions for equation number 1. And next 5 solutions of equation number 2 is that here for the equation number 2 you will get that is y equal to, here y equal to, consider y equal to minus 12 minus 2x by 3, 12 minus 2x by 3. As it is a coincident lines, no, what are the values we got in the table number 1? The same x values we assumed here in the table number 2 also will get the same as I told you in the previous question. So directly I wrote the values. Here what we got, when x equal to minus 2, y equal to 5.3, no, here also x equal to minus 2, you substitute in this 12 minus 2x by 3, you definitely will get y equal to 5.3 only. Here x equal to minus 1 you got 4.6, here also you will get 4.6, minus 1 comma 4.6. Here x equal to 0, it is a y equal to 4, so here also y equal to 4, 0 comma 4. Here x equal to 1, so y equal to 3.3, here also you will get y equal to 3.3 at the value of x equal to 1. Here x equal to 2, the y value is 2.6, here also y value 2.6 at x equal to 2. So these points if you locate on the graph, definitely the graphs will be like a coincident lines like this. Coincident lines. See how clearly you can see this. Yes. So you have to write the equations names very clearly. Sixth one, x plus y equal to 5, 2x plus 2y equal to 10. Here we have 1x plus 1y equal to 5. Array x plus y equal to 5. 2x plus 2y equal to 10. See, this 1x become a 2x, 1y become a 2y, 5 become a 10. That means all these will get coincident lines again. 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2 we will get. When you do a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by p2 equal to always 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Again it is a coincident lines only. See, it is a coincident lines. Then first table whatever the values you will get, in the second table also same values you will get. Same values you will get it. So first table if you do it very carefully, second table need not to do these solutions, but I have done to check your result once. మీరు ఒకసారి చూసుకోవడానికి నేను చేశాను ఇక్కడ. ఇవి చేయకుండా డైరెక్ట్గా y ఈక్వల్ టు రాసినా కూడా ఇక్కడ సేమ్ పాయింట్స్ వస్తాయి. సో here x equal to minus 2, then y equal to 7 on both sides, minus 2 comma 7, minus 2 comma 7. X equal to minus 1, y equal to 6, x equal to minus 1, y equal to 6. Then x equal to 0, y equal to 5, x equal to 0, y equal to 5. X equal to 1, then y equal to 4, x equal to 1, then y equal to 4. See, we have to do it very carefully. And this x equal to 2, then y equal to 3. Here x equal to 2, y equal to 3. See these 5 points and these 5 points if you locate, that means overall 5 points only. 5 and 5 it is not a 10 points, because these and these 5 points are same solutions. So if you locate these solutions, definitely it will be a coincident lines like this. See the graph of the question number F. Scale, x-axis, y-axis, everything you have to write very clean. The question number G. X minus y equal to 8, 3x minus 3y equal to 16. X minus y equal to 8, 3x minus 3y equal to 16. 1 by 3. Here also 1 by 3. Here also 1 by 3. 1 by 2 you will get. Yes, you will get a parallel line. See, a1 by a2 equal to 1 by 3. b1 by b2 equal to minus 1 by minus 3. That equal to 1 by 3. c1 by c2 equal to 8 by 16. That equal to 1 by 2. So a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. It is a parallel lines. So make it first equation you take it, make it y equal to, y is negative, you transfer this side x, 8 value you transfer here. Minus y become a plus y, this plus 8 become a minus 8. So x minus 8. Substitute, you will get a 5 solutions of equation number 1. That is when x is minus 2, y equal to minus 10. when x equal to minus 1, y equal to minus 9. When x is 0, y is minus 8. When x equal to 1, y is minus 7. When x equal to 2, y is minus 6. If we simplify cheste meeku vastayi. So if I explain every simplification, it takes a long time to complete this video. So here the 5 points we got it of the equation number 1. So next we take equation number 2, that is minus 3x minus 3y equal to 3x minus 3y equal to 16. Minus 3y will transfer this side, that become a plus 3y, and plus 16 will transfer this side, that become a minus 16. So this 3 also you transfer, 3x minus 16 by 3. So here you assume the x values and you substitute in this, you will get some y values here. So these are the x comma y values. So float this x comma y values, so draw a graph, and float this x comma y values on the graph, draw the graph. So definitely the graph you are going to get a parallel lines. Let us see, have you got a parallel lines? Yes, here. See, the equation number 1 and it is an equation number 2. Equation number 1 and equation number 2, I got it like this. Equation number 2 and equation number 1. The scale as it is, I have taken a same. By watching the numbers, you can know that what on the scale I have taken it. See the graph carefully and try to draw the graphs by your own. H, 2x plus y minus 6 equal to 0. 4x minus 2y equal to 4. Here 4x minus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. Minus 4 if it comes here, that will become a plus 4. The same here, 2x plus y minus 6 equal to 0. 4x minus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. Here y you transfer, this become minus y. See, plus y ni తీసుకొస్తే minus y అవుతుంది. ఒకవేళ minus y అవుతే ఏమవుతుంది చూడండి. ఒకవేళ y ను నెగటివ్ గా ఉంచుకుంటే ఏమవుతుంది? y ను నెగటివ్ గా ఉంచుకుంటే ఏం కాదు. But you will be getting confused. But one problem I have done here to make you understand. I highlighted the minus here. See, minus y. That is 2x minus 6 will be left, y equal to. Here minus 2y I transferred here, plus minus 4 I kept here only. Minus 2y become a plus 2y. Here already 4x minus 4 is there. So y equal to 4x minus 4. This 2 you transfer, that will be division, 4x minus 4 by 2. So here a1 by a2, a1 by a2 in the sense 2 by 4, that equal to 1 by 2. b1 by b2 equal to 1 by minus 2, 1 by minus 2. Here 1 by 2 and minus 1 by 2. a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, intersection lines. So they are consistent lines. Take the graph number, equation number 1. From this equation number 1 we got it y equal to 4. Here y equal to minus y equal to 2x minus 6. Andike minus y equal to 2x minus 6. So here you got it, minus x equal to minus 2. Then the y equal to minus y equal to minus 10. Minus minus get cancelled, y equal to 10. Then x is minus 2, y equal to plus 10. If x is minus 1, y equal to 8. If x is 0, y equal to 6. If x is 1, y equal to 4. If x is 2, y equal to 2. So here the equation number 2 already we got it, that is 4x minus 4 by y, no, y equal to. So x values I have assumed minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, and y values I will get like this. Minus 2, minus 6, minus 1, minus 4, 0, minus 2, 1, 0, 2, 4. చూడండి ఒక సీక్వెన్స్ వచ్చింది, minus 4, minus 6, minus 4, minus 2, 0, 2, అంటే 2, 2 ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతూ వచ్చింది. So these 5 points and these 5 points of equation number 1 and equation number 2. Just float these points on the graph. Definitely they will get a intersection line. Where they are going to be intersect here? At 2 comma 2 they are intersected. That means at x value 2 and y value 2. They are intersected at 2 comma 2. ఒకవేళ గ్రాఫ్ డ్రా చేస్తే ఎగ్జాక్ట్గా ఇలా ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అవుతుంది. బట్ బిఫోర్ డ్రాయింగ్ గ్రాఫ్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్, ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు నో, గ్రాఫ్ డ్రా చేయకముందే ఇవి ఎక్కడ ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అవుతాయో తెలుసుకోవాలంటే ఈ రెండు ఈక్వేషన్స్ని బై ది ఎలిమినేషన్ ప్రాసెస్ మనం ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలి. అప్పుడు మీకు తెలుస్తుంది. ఓకే, సో అబ్జర్వ్ ద గ్రాఫ్ వన్స్ ఆఫ్ equation number 1 graph. Locate the points carefully. And equation number 2 graph. The last question of this bit,
2x minus 2y minus 2 equal to 0, 4x minus 4y minus 5 equal to 0. The same question here, 2x minus 2y minus 2 equal to 0, 4x minus 4y minus 5 equal to 0. a1 by a2, 2 by 4, 1 by 2. b1 by b2 minus 2 minus 4. So again it is a 1 by 2. c1 by c2 minus 2 minus 5. So minus minus get cancelled, 2 by 5. So here a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. That means we are going to get a parallel lines. So equation number 1 you take it and make it y equal to. Equation number 2 you take it and make it y equal to. You will got y and y. And here you assume some x values. And you will get a, by substituting these x values you will get y values. Here you have a x comma y values minus 2 comma minus 3, minus 1 comma minus 2, 0 comma minus 1, 1 comma 0, 2 comma 1. By the second equation, if you substitute some x values like assuming x values minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, you will get y values like minus 2 comma minus 3.2, minus 1 comma minus 2.2, 0 comma minus 1.2, 1 comma minus 0.2, 2 comma 0.7. As we know, we are going to get a parallel lines now. Let us see the representation, we get a parallel lines or not. Scale as it is same. See that very closed parallel lines I got it. Very closed parallel lines. Because I have assumed a small numbers like a minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2 no. So very closed parallel lines I got. If you assume some big numbers like a minus 10, minus 20, minus 30, minus 40 or minus 20, minus 10, 0, 10, 20, and here also if you assume the x values as a big, you will get some distance will be enlarged, but you will get a parallel lines only ultimately. So easily they can identify either you are done a correct or not. You people also can check your answer in the parallel lines and coincident lines. Coincident lines lo parallel lines lo మీ గ్రాఫ్ ని మీరే చెక్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఎలా అవి parallel వచ్చినాయా లేవా. కోఇన్సిడెంట్ లైన్స్ అంటే ఒక లైన్ పైన ఇంకో లైన్ వస్తుంది, సింపుల్. But intersecting lines you will get a little difficult, that you have to solve the problem that where it is going to be intersect, either it is intersected at correct place or not. ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అయితే అవుతాయి, అవి కరెక్ట్ ప్లేస్లో ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అయినాయా లేవో తెలుసుకోవడానికి మీరు ఎలిమినేషన్ ప్రాసెస్లో సాల్వ్ చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది ఎక్స్ వై వాల్యూస్ని. హియర్ ద క్వశ్చన్ నంబర్ 3, see that from the equations for the following situation solve the graphically. గ్రాఫికల్గా సాల్వ్ చేయాలి. ఇవన్నీ మళ్ళీ గ్రాఫ్ క్వశ్చన్స్, వర్డ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్, బట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు షో ఇట్ యాజ్ ఎ గ్రాఫికల్లీ. లెట్ us go for question number 3. Neha went to a shop to purchase some pants and skirts. When her friend asked her how many of each she had bought, she answered, the number of skirts are 2 less than the twice of the number of pants purchased. ఏమైనా ఆన్సర్ చేసింది, the number of skirts purchased 2 less than the number of pants purchased, and the number of skirts are 4 less than the number of 4 times of the number of pants purchased. డైరెక్ట్గా ఇవన్నీ కొన్నా అవి అన్నీ కొన్నా అని చెప్పలేదు, ఎన్ని పాయింట్స్ కొన్నా ఎన్ని స్కర్ట్స్ కొన్నా అని చెప్పలేదు. నేహా హౌ షీ ఆన్సర్డ్, ద నంబర్ ఆఫ్ స్కర్ట్స్ ఆర్ 2 less than the number of ప్యాంట్ పర్చేస్డ్ అని ఆన్సర్ చేసింది. మళ్ళీ ఇంకో స్టేట్మెంట్ కూడా ఇచ్చింది, ద నంబర్ ఆఫ్ స్కర్ట్స్ ఈజ్ 4 less than 4 times of the number of pants purchased అని చెప్పింది. సో హెల్ప్ ఫ్రెండ్ టు బి ఫైండ్ హౌ మెనీ ప్యాంట్స్ అండ్ స్కర్ట్స్ నేహా బ్రాట్. సో ఇప్పుడు మనము వాళ్ళ ఫ్రెండ్కు హెల్ప్ చేయాలి, స్నేహ ఎన్ని ప్యాంట్స్ అండ్ ఎన్ని స్కర్ట్స్ కొన్నది అని చెప్పేసి. లెట్ us solve this problem here, but all these questions are intersection lines only. Why this intersection lines is a problem solving? Definitely we have to find out the solution, no? The finding solution in the sense definitely will get one solution. Those solution will get by the intersection lines only. So we'll get intersection lines in this all problems. So I'm not going to be check that a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2 values, because as I know completely, even you people also will come to know that after drawing graph they are going to be intersect. So let us see the questions of third one, the solution of third one here. See that, let us assume that the number of point purchased like a x. ఎన్ని పాయింట్స్ పర్చేస్ చేసింది, ఎక్స్ పాయింట్ పర్చేస్ చేసింది అనుకుందాం. ద నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ స్కర్ట్స్ పర్చేస్ విల్ బి వై. సో బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ది స్కర్ట్స్ ఆమె చెప్తూ ఉంది కనుక మనము స్కర్ట్స్ని వై అనుకున్నాం డైరెక్ట్గా. సో నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ స్కర్ట్స్ ఆర్ the first statement here, statement number 1 ఏమి ఇచ్చిందమే, the number of skirts are 2 less than twice of the number of pant purchased. Number of skirts y equal to 2 less than this, so minus 2, twice the number of pants. Pants any x, twice of the pants is 2x, 2x minus 2, 2 less than, so minus 2, twice the number of pants in the sense 2x. Okay, pants అనేవి x, twice of the pants is 2x. So equation number 1 వచ్చింది. Then equation number 2, the number of skirts are 4 lesser than 4 times of pant purchased. 4 times of pant purchased. So number of skirts are y. ఈ y ఎలా ఉంది, 4 less than, so minus 4, 4 times of number of pants is 4x, 4x minus 4. So equation number 1 and 2. From the equation number 1 you will get some points, and from the equation number 2 also you will get some points. See that points values, see the point values చూడండి ఒకసారి. So accordingly we have to take a scale, but see that from the graph we need to find out how many pants and how many skirts she purchased. So here we got only 5 solutions of equation number 1 and 5 solution of equation number 2. These points we are going to be located. As we know that we are going to get a intersection lines, but where they are going to be intersect, ఎక్కడ intersect అవుతున్నాయో ఎలా తెలుసుకోవాలి, ఈ గ్రాఫ్ డ్రా చేసిన తర్వాత మీకు తెలుస్తుంది. బట్ హౌ టు నో దట్ either they are intersected at the same position or not, అవి సేమ్ ప్లేస్లో కరెక్ట్గా ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అయినాయో లేవా, నువ్వు చేసింది కరెక్టా కాదా ఎలా తెలుసుకోవాలి. హౌ టు నో దట్ యు ఆర్ డన్ ఏ కరెక్ట్ ఆర్ నాట్. ఫర్ దట్ యాజ్ ఐ టోల్డ్ యూ, దిస్ 2 ఈక్వేషన్స్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు సాల్వ్ ఇట్. ఈ 2 ఈక్వేషన్స్ నువ్వు ఎలిమినేషన్ ప్రాసెస్లో సాల్వ్ చేయాలి. ఎలిమినేషన్ ప్రాసెస్లో సాల్వ్ చేస్తే మనకు x వాల్యూ y వాల్యూ వస్తుంది. సో ఇఫ్ ఎట్ ఆల్ యూ డోంట్ డూ ఇట్ ఆల్సో యూ విల్ గెట్ ఏ సేమ్ సొల్యూషన్. బట్ టు చెక్ అవర్ సెల్ఫ్ ఐదర్ వీ హ్యావ్ డన్ ఆర్ నాట్, ఐదర్ వీ డన్ కరెక్ట్ ఆర్ నాట్, వీ హ్యావ్ టు డూ దట్. సో ఇన్ రఫ్ వర్క్లో ఒక 1 minute మనం చేసేయచ్చు x వాల్యూ y వాల్యూస్ని ఎలిమినేషన్ ప్రాసెస్లో. ఒకసారి వచ్చిన వాల్యూస్ అన్ని ఫ్లోట్ చేయండి. ఇక్కడ ఈక్వేషన్ నెంబర్ 1 ఈక్వేషన్ నెంబర్ 2 చేస్తే ఎగ్జాక్ట్గా ఇది at 1,0, it is intersecting at 1,0. That means on x axis the x value 1, y value is 0. That means what is x actually, see what the x is the same points. So Neha purchased 1 point because x equal to 1 kada. So y equal to 0 వచ్చింది. That means the number of skirts are 0. Skirts ఏం కొనలేదు, but she have purchased 1 point. Here we can write that therefore x comma y equal to 1,0. x in the sense the number of pant purchased 1, number of skirts purchased 0. సో మనకి ఏమొచ్చింది ఇక్కడ, ఇంటర్సెక్షన్ లైన్స్ అని వచ్చింది. సో ఇలా పాయింట్స్ లొకేట్ చేసి డైరెక్ట్గా గ్రాఫ్ డ్రా చేస్తే అది డైరెక్ట్గా 1,0 దగ్గర ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అవుతాయా కాదు, ఒకళ్ళ కాకపోతే ఏం చేయాలి. సో మనం చేసింది కరెక్టా రాంగా అని ఎలా తెలుసుకోవాలి. How to know that we have done a correct or not? That's why I told you solve these problems equations, solve this equation by the elimination method. I also solved in the elimination method here. See, y equal to 2x minus 2, y equal to 4x minus 4. So here plus 2x you bring this side, that became a minus 2x. So minus 2x plus y equal to minus 2, this plus 4x you bring this side, that became a minus 4x plus y equal to minus 4. From the equation number 1 and 2, minus 2x plus y equal to minus 2, minus 4x plus y equal to minus 4. So directly y coefficients are equal already, y and y. So ఇప్పుడు మన negative, that means we have to multiply with minus to the second equation. So see that this minus become a plus, plus become a minus, and minus become a plus. Then by cancelling y values we will get 2x equal to 2, x equal to 2 by 2, then x equal to 1. This x value if you substitute in the equation number 1, what is equation number 1? Minus 2x plus y equal to minus 2. In this if you substitute the x value as a 1, then you will get here 2 into minus 2, that is minus 2, 2 into minus 2 into 1, that is minus 2, plus y equal to minus 2. This minus 2 you transfer this side, that become a plus 2. Minus 2 plus 2 become a 0. See x comma y value is 0, 1. అంటే ఎగ్జాక్ట్గా అది 0, 1 దగ్గర ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అవుతుంది. సో ఇది చేయడం వల్ల టైం వేస్ట్ అవుతుంది కదా సార్, మరి ఎందుకు చేయాలి అంటే, బట్ ది పర్ఫెక్షన్ టు నో అవర్ అవుట్కమ్ ఆఫ్ ది గ్రాఫ్ ఈజ్ కరెక్ట్ ఆర్ నాట్. మనకు 4 మార్క్స్ కావాలి అంటే రఫ్ నోట్లో 1 minute ఇది చేయాలి. ఇది చేస్తే నీకు తెలుస్తుంది. ఆల్రెడీ యూ నో దట్ ద లైన్స్ ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు బి ఇంటర్సెక్ట్. ఈ లైన్స్ ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అవుతున్నాయని తెలుసు, కానీ ఎక్కడ ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అవుతున్నాయో తెలుసుకోవడానికి ఈ ప్రాబ్లం చేయాలి. దెన్ దే ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు బి ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ ఎట్ 1,0. అవునా? దీంట్లో ఇంకో బెనిఫిట్ ఉంది. ఇఫ్ x ఈక్వల్ టు 1 అని ఈ టేబుల్లో అనుకుంటే, నువ్వు x ఈక్వల్ టు 1 అనుకుంటే y ఈక్వల్ టు 0 వస్తుంది. చూడండి, x ఈక్వల్ టు 1 అనుకుంటే y ఈక్వల్ టు 0 అవుతుంది, x ఈక్వల్ టు 1 y ఈక్వల్ టు 0 వస్తుంది. సో దిస్ విల్ బి ఎ సొల్యూషన్. అంటే డైరెక్ట్గా ప్రాబ్లమ్ సాల్వ్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. ఇన్ టేబుల్ ఇఫ్ x ఈక్వల్ టు 1 y ఈక్వల్ టు 0, x ఈక్వల్ టు 1 y ఈక్వల్ టు 0. సో వాట్ ఎవర్ ద సొల్యూషన్ యూ గాట్ ఇట్ హియర్, x వాల్యూ ఏమొచ్చిందో చూసుకోండి. సపోజ్ x వాల్యూ ఇఫ్ యూ గాట్ 5, in the table you assume one number as a 5. In table you assume here any number we can assume, no, you assume 5. Then the y value what you got here 0, no, then you get the answer in the table 0. x equal to నీకు ఏమొచ్చింది, ఇందులో 1 వచ్చింది. So if you assume 1 in the table, y value need not to do it, you have to check it here. The y value you got 0, no, directly you can write 0 here. That is a benefit here actually. అదొక బెనిఫిట్ మనకు. సో ఇది చేయడం వల్ల ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ వస్తుంది కదా, అది మనం ఖచ్చితంగా టేబుల్లో అనుకున్నాం అనుకో, ఇక్కడ ఏ వై వాల్యూ వచ్చిందో అదే వాల్యూ వై వాల్యూని మనం టేబుల్లో రాసేయచ్చు. అక్కడ సింప్లిఫై చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు, ఇక్కడ సింప్లిఫై చేసేసుకున్నాం కదా ఆల్రెడీ, అది సరిపోతుంది. సో ఐ హోప్ యూ అండర్స్టూడ్ దిస్ థర్డ్ క్వశ్చన్. నౌ వి గో ఫర్ ద ఫోర్త్ వన్. హియర్ 10 స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆఫ్ క్లాస్ 10 టుక్ ఏ పార్ట్ ఇన్ మ్యాథమెటిక్స్ క్విజ్. అంటే 10 మంది పిల్లలు ఆఫ్ క్లాస్ 10th వాళ్ళ 10 మంది పిల్లలు మ్యాథమెటిక్స్ క్విజ్లో పార్టిసిపేట్ చేశారు. సో హియర్ if the number of girls is 4 more than number of boys, girls ఎందరు ఉన్నారంట, బాయ్స్ కన్నా 4 మెంబర్స్ ఎక్కువ ఉన్నారంట. the number of girls are 4 more than the number of boys, then find the number of boys. Okay, find the number of boys and the number of girls who took part in the quiz. So here we see the solution now. The total number of students of class 10 is 10 members, 10 students. Then we don't know what is number of boys and number of girls. So here the number of boys will assume like a x, the number of girls we assume like a y. ఇది ఇటు అనుకోని ఇది ఇటు అనుకున్నా నో ప్రాబ్లం, మీరు ఎలా అనుకున్నా ఆన్సర్ సేమ్ వస్తుంది ఎప్పుడైనా సరే. ద టోటల్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆర్ 10. సో ఎక్స్ ప్లస్ వై నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ గర్ల్స్ ప్లస్ బాయ్స్ ఈక్వల్ టు 10, ఈక్వేషన్ నెంబర్ 1. అంతే కదా, ఎక్స్ ప్లస్ వై ఈక్వల్ టు 10, గర్ల్స్ ప్లస్ బాయ్స్ ఈక్వల్ టు టోటల్ స్టూడెంట్స్, దట్ ఈస్ 10. సో ద నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ గర్ల్స్, సెకండ్ స్టేట్మెంట్ నెంబర్ 2, the number of girls 4 more than number of boys అని ఇచ్చాడు ఆల్రెడీ క్వశ్చన్లో. సో నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ గర్ల్స్, ద గర్ల్స్ విల్ బి వై, నో, వై ఈక్వల్ టు ఎందరంట 4 మెంబర్స్ ఎక్కువ ఉన్నారంట. సో ప్లస్ 4, దెన్ బాయ్స్ ఎక్స్ ప్లస్ 4. సో వి గాట్ ఏ ఈక్వేషన్ నెంబర్ 1, ఈక్వేషన్ నెంబర్ 2. మేక్ ఇట్ వై ఈక్వల్ టు లైక్ దిస్. సో హియర్ వై ఈక్వల్ టు దిస్ ఎక్స్ యూ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్, వై ఈక్వల్ టు 10 minus x. సో హియర్ అజ్యూమ్ ఎక్స్ వాల్యూస్ -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. You will get some y values, so that you will get a values when x equal to -2, y equal to 12, x equal to -1, y equal to 11, x equal to 0, y equal to 10, x equal to 1, y equal to 9, x equal to 2, y equal to 8. Then in the second equation already it is y equal to x plus 4, no, then assume some x equal to -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, then you will get a y values like a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we know that this is the intersection lines, we are going to get a intersection lines, but where they are going to be intersect, అవి ఎక్కడ ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అవుతున్నాయి ఎలా తెలుసుకోవాలి. సో ఎక్కడ ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అవుతాయో తెలుసుకోవాలి. ఎక్కడ ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అవుతాయో తెలుసుకోవాలంటే ఎలిమినేషన్ ప్రాసెస్లో చేయాలి. నో సార్ ఐ విల్ డోంట్ డూ ద ఎలిమినేషన్ ప్రాసెస్, డైరెక్ట్లీ ఐ విల్ డ్రా ద గ్రాఫ్. దెన్ యూ డ్రా ద గ్రాఫ్, నో ప్రాబ్లం. yes, but you would be have a confident that either you have done a correct or not. For the first equation, for the second equation, you got a 5 points, no, float the 5 points and draw the graph. For the 5 points and draw the graph, so that you will get a intersection point will be here. The intersection point and the common point of these two lines is on x axis it is 3, on y axis it is 7. On x axis, see x axis పైన చూడండి 3 కు స్ట్రెయిట్ గా ఉంది, y axis it is 7. So 3, 7 is solution. 3, 7 is solution. X equal to 3, y equal to 7. So here the solution from the graph, the solution from the graph x comma y equal to 3, 7. ఇది కూడా రాయాలి గ్రాఫ్లో. ఓకే, ఫ్రమ్ ది గ్రాఫ్ x comma y equal to 3, 7. x equal to 3, y equal to 7. The number of boys are 3, the number of girls are 7. చూడండి, గర్ల్స్ బాయ్స్ కన్నా 4 మెంబర్స్ ఎక్కువ ఉన్నారు. ఓకే, దెన్ హౌ టు నో దట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ ద గ్రాఫ్ ఈజ్ ఇంటర్సెక్టింగ్ ఎట్ 3,7 ఎలా తెలుస్తుంది? దీన్ని ఎలిమినేషన్ ప్రాసెస్లో చేస్తే తెలుస్తుంది. సో లెట్ us solve these two equations by the elimination process here. See, equation number 1 is x plus y equal to 10. Equation number 2, that is y equal to x plus 4, no? This plus x you bring this side, that become minus x. Minus x plus y equal to 4. From 1 and 2, solve the elimination process directly here. Plus x and minus x get cancelled. Y plus y, that is 2y. 10 plus 4, it is a 14. Then y equal to 14 by 2 equal to 7. Y equal to 7. వచ్చిందా? ఈ y equal to 7 ని equation number 1 or 2 anywhere you substitute. I will be substituting in the equation number 1. So that x plus y equal to 10 is the equation number 1. Then y equal to 7 I am going to substitute here. X plus 7 equal to 10. Then x equal to this plus 7 become a minus 7. X equal to 3. The solution I got xy equal to 3,7. This if you do in the rough work, you get understand that the graph is going to be intersect at 3,7. So there is a one more benefit. If you assume x value here 3, ఇక్కడ మనం 2 వరకే అనుకున్నాం. ఇఫ్ x ఈక్వల్ టు 3 అనుకున్నారు అనుకోండి, ఈ సొల్యూషన్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు, మీకు డైరెక్ట్గా y ఈక్వల్ టు 7 వస్తుంది. సో x ఈక్వల్ టు 3 ఇఫ్ యూ అజ్యూమ్ it is 10 minus x, that means 10 minus 3 will be 7. So you got it here, at x equal to 3, y equal to 7, like this. Okay, see the question number 5 now. 5 pencils and 7 pens together cost is 50 rupees. Okay, where 7 pencils, 5 pens, the together cost is 46 rupees. 5 pencils, 7 pens, cost enta 50 rupees. 7 pencils, 5 pens, cost వచ్చేసి 46 rupees. Find the cost of a 1 pencil and 1 pen. So here let us assume that we don't know what is the cost of 1 pencil and 1 pen also. So let us assume the cost of pencil is x rupees, the cost of pen is y rupees. So according to the question now, as he said, 5 pencils plus 7 pens, the cost is 50 rupees he paid. So 5 into 1 pencil equal to x. So 5 into x, 5x rupees they will pay for 5 pencils. For each pen they will pay the y rupees. So 7 pens he purchased. So 7 into y equal to 50 rupees. 5x plus 7 pens. 5 pencils we assume like a x. So 5x. Pens we assume like a y. So 7y equal to 50 rupees. It is equation number 1. Then 7 pencils, 5 pens, cost is 46 rupees. So 7 into x plus 5 into y equal to 46. You got a equation number 2. From the equation number 1 and 2, we get the y values. From equation number 1, this 5x you transfer, that become a minus 5x, 50 minus 5x, and plus 7 you transfer, that is 50 minus 5x by 7. Equation number 1, we got y value, that means the y value we assume here actually. Yes, from the equation number 2, this plus 7x you transfer the side to make it y equal to alone like this. So that ultimately you get y equal to 46 minus 7x by 5. So that will be help us to write in the table. X equal to, here y equal to 50 minus 5x by 7 for equation number 1 of 5x plus 7y equal to 50. Here x comma y. When you substitute here x equal to minus 2, we get y equal to 8.5. X equal to minus 1, y equal to 7.8. X equal to 0, y equal to 7.1. X equal to 1, y equal to 6.1. X equal to 2, the y equal to 5.7. The solution I have done here clearly, you can see it. So write this table answers, and the next one we have to take it here. When x equal to minus 2, y equal to 12. X equal to minus 1, y equal to 10.6. It is a 10.6, 53 by 5. Give us 10.6, minus 1 comma 10.6. Then y equal to 0, y equal to 9.2 at x equal to 0. And x equal to 1, y equal to 7.8, 39 by 5, 7.8. Then with x equal to 2, the y value is 6.4. So we got the 5 solutions of equation number 1 and 5 solutions of equation number 2. Then we know that they are going to be intersect at one point. What point they are going to be intersect? Let us see by the elimination process. We'll know that. See that by the solving this, the x coefficient, y coefficients are not equal. So I want to make it x coefficient equal. So this 7 I will multiply here, this 5 I will multiply here. So I will get 35x plus 49y equal to 350, and with 5 I multiply, then I will get 35x plus 25y equal to 230. So plus 35 plus 30 cannot be cancelled. So I multiplied with minus. So I have cancelled the x values, 35x minus 35x. Then I got here 49y minus 25y equal to 24y. Here 350 minus 230, that is equal to 120. Then this 24 I will transfer the side so that I will get a y value, that is 120 by 24, that is y equal to 5. If y equal to 5, this y value I will substitute in the equation number 1 or in the equation number 2. I will substitute in the equation number 1, 5x plus 7y equal to 50. So I will get x value as a 3. That means we know that the graph is going to be intersect. This graph is going to be intersect, yet the value of 3 comma 5. That means x equal to 3 and y equal to 5. So see, from the graph let me get it's the same thing. See that either we are getting a same or not. See everyone. See the scale we have taken and the values which we have substituted, either we got it same or not. They are intersected at x value 3 and y value 5. X value 3, y value 5 దగ్గర intersect అయ్యాయి. వాల్యూస్ని ఒక 5 పాయింట్స్ ఒక వన్ టేబుల్ పాయింట్స్ అన్ని లొకేట్ చేసి లైన్ డ్రా చేయండి. నెక్స్ట్ 5 పాయింట్స్ లొకేట్ అండ్ డ్రా ఏ లైన్. Definitely lines will intersect at 3 comma 5. See, by the solution we get this. This is a solution and this is a graph of 5th one. 6th question. Half of the perimeter of rectangular garden is 36 meters. If the length is 4 meters more than its width, find the dimensions of garden. Dimensions in the sense, here we need to find out length and breadth of the garden, rectangular garden. So, see that these kind of questions are important. We'll be getting more questions again of the same model. Let us solve this problem by the graphically. Here the question, let us assume that the width of the rectangle is x. Then the length of the rectangle will be y. We know that half of the perimeter is given 36 meters. In the question clearly he gave half of the perimeter of rectangle is 36 meters. So the perimeter of the formula is 1 by 2 into L plus B. But half of the perimeter no, so 1 by 2 into L plus B equal to 36. So this 2 and this 2 get cancelled. 2 and 2 get cancelled. Here 1 by 2 we wrote because half of the perimeter lo sagam. So 1 by 2 into perimeter of rectangle 2 into L plus B. 2 to get cancelled. L plus B equal to 36. So this B value will transfer this side. B value will transfer this side. So L equal to 36 minus B. Already the width we assume like a x no. Width name anukunnam x anukunnam. Nothing but a breadth. Breadth we assume like a x no. So 36 minus x. Already the length we assume like a y. Length nu y anukunnam. Width ne x anukunnam. సో ఎక్స్ కామా వై వాల్యూస్ అంటే మనకు కన్వీనియంట్గా ఉంటాయి కనుక అలా అనుకున్నాం. లేకుంటే మీరు ఎల్ కామా బి అనేది తీసుకోండి. అండ్ ఎక్స్ యాక్సిస్ యూ టేక్ ఏ లెంత్ అండ్ వై యాక్సిస్ యూ టేక్ ఏ బ్రెడ్త్. ఓకే, సో వాట్ ఎవర్ యూ కెన్ డూ ఇట్. సో ఐ హ్యావ్ టేకెన్ ఇన్ ద టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్ అండ్ వై. సో ఎల్ ఈక్వల్ టు వై, బి ఈక్వల్ టు ఎక్స్. 36 మైనస్ ఎక్స్, దిస్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వేషన్ నెంబర్ 1. దెన్ ద లెంత్ ఈజ్ 4 meters more than width. The length is what here? Y. The y is 4 meters more, so plus 4. Then width x. So y equal to x plus 4. This is equation number 2. By doing equation number 1 and equation number 2, we get 5 solutions as you see here in the graph paper. So clearly I hope you can see all the points. Here I have assumed x values like a minus 20, minus 10, minus 20, minus 10, 0, 10, 20. Why? Instead of taking minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, I have taken a large numbers. Why? Because you will come to know that because when you do the solution of these equations, see that both equations I have taken here from 1 and 2. If I solve the x value and y values, I will get like this. X and y values I got like this. Y value I got 20, x value I got 16. X value 16, y value 20 వచ్చింది. అంటే నార్మల్గా మనం గ్రాఫ్ ఇలా డ్రా చేస్తాం. సి x ఈక్వల్ టు విల్ అజ్యూమ్ 1 2 3 4 5 6. వీ డోంట్ గెట్ 20 అండ్ వీ డోంట్ గెట్ 16 లైన్స్ 20 లైన్స్ ఉండవు కనుక స్కేల్ తీసుకోవడంలో ఇబ్బంది అవుతుంది. సో బిఫోర్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ ఇఫ్ యూ సాల్వ్ దిస్ ఈక్వేషన్ ఇన్ ద రఫ్ వర్క్, ఇది రఫ్ వర్క్లో చేసుకుంటే మీకు ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ వై వాల్యూ, దట్ మీన్స్ యూ విల్ బి నో దట్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద అవుట్కమ్ ఆఫ్ ది గ్రాఫ్. So we know that they are going to be intersect, but where they are going to be intersect? At x equal to 6, 16 at y equal to 20 they are going to be intersect. From these points, if you locate these points, so as we assumed that x equal to 16, y equal to 20. So if you here 20 వచ్చినాయి పెద్ద పెద్ద నంబర్లు వచ్చినాయి కనుక I have assumed minus 20, minus 10, 0, 10, 20 like this. If I plot these points, definitely it will be going to be intersect, and x equal to, it is C, it is a 15 after, that is 16, and y axis it is 15, 20. So they are going to be intersect at 16, 20. The scale I have taken here, 1 unit equal to 5 centimeter on x axis, 1 unit equal to 5 centimeters on a y axis. As you can see here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Here minus negative side, here positive side, each unit equal to 5 centimeter, negative side also will be same. By locating the 5 points of the both the tables, will be going to get a graph like this. See, the seventh question is your target now. See, you have a linear equation 2x plus 3y minus 8 equal to 0. అంటే ఒక లీనియర్ ఈక్వేషన్ ఇచ్చాడు. Write the another linear equation in 2 variables. ఇంకో లీనియర్ ఈక్వేషన్ రాయమంటున్నాడు. ఓకే, we will write. కానీ ఆ లీనియర్ ఈక్వేషన్ ఎలా రాయాలి? ప్యారలల్గా ఉండాలా, ఇంటర్సెక్షన్ లైన్స్ ఉండాలా, కోఇన్సిడెంట్ లైన్స్ ఉండాలా? లెట్ us see. xy such that the graphical representation of pair formed a intersecting lines. అంటే ఈ లీనియర్ ఈక్వేషన్కు ఇంకో లీనియర్ ఈక్వేషన్ ఇన్ 2 వేరియబుల్ ఫామ్ చేయాలి. అది ఎలా ఉండాలి? దాని గ్రాఫికల్ రిప్రజెంటేషన్ ఖచ్చితంగా ఇంటర్సెక్షన్ లైన్స్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, ఒకటి రాజేద్దాం. ఇంకా అన్నాడు, నౌ రైట్ ఏ 2 more linear equation so that one forms a pair of parallel lines and the second one forms a coincident lines in the given equation. That means ఇదే ఈక్వేషన్కు మనము ఇంకో ఈక్వేషన్ రాయాలి. ఆ ఈక్వేషన్ అనేది గ్రాఫికల్ రిప్రజెంటేషన్ ఇంటర్సెక్షన్ లైన్స్ చేయాలి. Then we'll write 2 more also. One should be in the parallel lines, the other one should be coincident lines. One should be intersection lines, parallel lines and coincident lines. We have to write 3 examples for this given equation only, so that they form say one is intersection line, the other one is parallel line, the next one is coincident lines. For everything you have to draw the 3 graphs for this question, 3 graphs. So you have to take this equation and write a one linear equation in 2 variable and draw the graph. It should be given a intersection lines graph. Then next to take a one more example for this, that representation should be give a parallel lines. Then write a one more example for this given equation, that should be given a coincident lines. Okay, let me show you for example how to draw this. Not drawing, just I will give an example. So I will give you an equation, so you have to draw the tables, you have to find out the solutions and draw the graphs. Okay, let us see first the given equation is that the given linear equation is 2x plus 3y minus 8 equal to 0. 2x plus 3y minus 8 equal to 0. No, minus 8 you transfer this side, that become a plus 8. 2x plus 3y equal to 8. Intersection lines we required. Intersection line and enti a1 by a2 should not be equal to b1 by b2. That way you have to take. See, 2x plus 3y equal to 8. It is a given equation. For this I will write here 3x plus 7y equal to 12. దీనికి a1 by a2 b1 by b2 చేయండి. a1 by a2 will get 2 by 3, b1 by b2 3 by 7. Both are not equal, so will get definitely intersection lines. So take these 2 equations, draw the 2 tables like this. Draw the one table and draw the second table. Find out 5 points here, find out the more 5 points here, and draw the graph of this. And check either you are getting a intersection lines or not. The same equation again, 2x plus 3y equal to 8. For this I took a one more example where it gives a parallel lines like 2 ఉంది కనుక దీన్ని డబల్ చేసిన 4. Here 3 I have doubled it, it's 6. But here I did not do it because a1 by a2 and b1 by b2 should be equal and should not be equal to c1 by c2. Then only we get a parallel lines. So see, a1 by a2 equal to 2 by 4 and b1 by b2 equal to 3 by 6, that equal to 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. c1 by c2 equal to 8 by 7. So a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2, is a parallel lines. And coincident lines. So already given an equation 2x plus 3y equal to 8. Then one more, everything I made it double. 2 become a 4, 3 become a 6, 8 become a 16. So I will get 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. So coincident lines I will get. So this equation, so this equation. So two equations are there. Draw the two tables, find out 5 solutions and draw the graph. Here you will get intersection lines, here you will get a parallel lines, here you will get a coincident lines. It is not necessary that you have to take a same examples. As you wish, you can take any examples and draw the graph. Okay, this is your work. You have to draw the 3 graphs here. One should be intersection line graph, the other one is parallel line graph, the next one is coincident line graph for the 7th question. Now, I did not draw any kind of graph for the 7th question. I will go for a 8th question now. The area of a rectangle get reduced by 80 square units if the length is reduced by 5 units and the breadth is increased by 2 units. అంటే ఏరియా ఆఫ్ రెక్టాంగిల్ అనేది n by square units 80 square units తగ్గుతుందంట when length is reduced 5 units and the breadth is increased 2 units. లెంత్ 5 యూనిట్స్ పెంచి తగ్గించి బ్రెడ్త్ను 2 యూనిట్స్ పెంచితే the area will be reduced by 80 square units. If we increase the length by 10 units and decrease the breadth by 5 units, the area will be increased 50 units. ఇప్పుడు లెంత్ని 5 యూనిట్స్ పెంచి బ్రెడ్త్ని 5 యూనిట్స్ తగ్గిస్తే the area will be increased by 50 square units. Then find the length and breadth of the rectangle. So to solve this question, you will be having a same model question. I will show you in the textbook. Just to look at here, example number 5 you can see here. See the example number 5. It will be somewhat a similar problem where you can see, okay or not. Directly we go for question number 8. For the question number 8, we have a solution with us. Let us go for that now. The graphical representation. Let us see that. Let us assume the length of a rectangle L equal to x. The breadth of a rectangle will be y. The area of rectangle L into B equal to LB. అంతే కదా area of rectangle formula L into B equal to LB. That means L equal to what? X. Breadth equal to what? Y. So x into y equal to xy లో తీసుకున్నాం. లెంత్ను x అనుకున్నాం, బ్రెడ్త్ను y అనుకున్నాం. So x into y equal to xy. L into B equal to LB. So here he given clearly statement number 1. The area of rectangle get reduced to 80 square units if the length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 2 units. So length nothing but a x. X అనేది ఏమవుంది చూడండి, length is reduced. So x minus 5 into the breadth is increased 2 units. So y plus 2. ఇక్కడ reduce అంటే minus రాయండి, increased అంటే plus రాయండి. So how many units reduced? 5. Here how many units increased? 2. So x minus 5 into y plus 2 equal to the area. Xy is the area. L into B is the area. No, L into B equal to LB. LB is the area, nothing but here xy is the area. Area is reduced by 80 square units. So xy minus 80. So you multiply this with x, you multiply these two terms, x into y xy, x into 2x that is 2x, minus 5 into y minus 5y, minus 5 into 2 that is minus 10. That equal to xy minus 80. So this minus 10 constant numbers you send one side. Now all the variables you bring one side. So here plus xy plus 2x minus 5y, here plus xy become a minus xy, that equal to minus 80 plus y. Here minus xy plus xy get cancelled. 2x minus 5y equal to minus 70. That is equation number 1. Now in the same way we have a second equation that if we increase the length by 10 units and decrease the breadth by 5 units, the area will be increased by 50 square units. So length and increase in the 10 units, so plus 10. Breadth is decreased by 5 units, so y minus 5 equal to area is also increased, so xy plus 50. And simplify that, you will get a second equation that is minus 5x plus 10y equal to 100. From the equation number 1, you find out the y equal to what you get? 2x plus 70 by 5. From the equation number 2, you fed the y value 100 plus 5x by 10. You substitute the values like I have taken here. Minus 20, minus 10, 0, 10, 20 again. Here also minus 20, minus 10, 0, 10, 20. So they are going to be intersect. We got a values like, okay, as you can see in the table, while after simplification you will get a values like this. So we know that these graphs are going to be intersect, no? Where they are going to be intersect, by solving these two equations we will know that. So I have solved these two equations. See that ఈ ఈక్వేషన్ సాల్వింగ్ అనేది మీరు ఎక్కడైనా చేసుకోవచ్చు. సో ఎక్స్ కోఎఫిషియన్స్ వై కోఎఫిషియన్స్ ఆర్ డిఫరెంట్. సో విల్ మేక్ ఇట్ ఎక్స్ కోఎఫిషియన్స్ ఈక్వల్. సో ఇయర్ 5 I will multiply here, year 2 I will multiply here. -5 ఉంది కదా, -5 తో మల్టిఫై చేయాలంటే నాట్ రూల్ దట్, ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ఏ రూల్ లైక్ దట్ యూ కెన్ మల్టిఫై విత్ -5 ఆర్ +5 బికాస్ హౌఎవర్ విల్ మేక్ ఆపోజిట్ సైన్స్ హియర్. ఇక్కడ ప్లస్ ఒకటి ఇక్కడ -1 చేస్తాం ఎలాగో కట్ చేయడానికి. సో ఆల్రెడీ హియర్ నెగిటివ్, సో డోంట్ డిస్టర్బ్ దట్. మల్టిఫై విత్ 5 అండ్ మల్టిఫై విత్ 2 and you will get a y value here by simplifying, that is 30, by substituting y value in the equation number 1. So you will be knowing that simplification here very clearly. You will get understand the x value will get 40. That means the x equal to 40, y equal to 30. That means the graph is going to be intersect on x axis 40 and y axis will be 30. See, 40 and 30 at 40 comma 30. By locating the points you get understand that how you get a x values and y values. Clearly all the points are there in the table. Those points you have to substitute very clearly on the table. But here scale I have taken, you need to be observed on the scale. On x axis 1 unit equal to 10 centimeter and y axis 1 unit equal to 10 centimeter. I have taken here the scale. Scale you have to concentrate because scale is must and should to do it. So from the graph we got x equal to 40. That means length of the rectangle is 40 and the breadth of the rectangle will be 30. In a class, if 3 students sit on each bench, oka class lo ముగ్గురు స్టూడెంట్స్ కూర్చున్నారు అనుకోండి ఒక్కొక్క బెంచ్లో, 1 student will be left, then 1 student will be left. If 3 students sit on each bench, 1 student will be left. If 4 students sit on each bench, 1 bench will be left. Find the number of students and number of benches of a class. For this also you have a example question in your textbook. Then flowers and bees. Yes, question number 4. Okay, here the question name, example number 4. The example number, if you go through that, so that you can understand this question number 9 also very clearly. Both are same model. This is example number 5 and here it is example number 4. I have written on the questions also. So same. So let us see the solutions and graphical representation of this 9th question once and see that here let us assume that the number of benches are x and the number of students are y. So here given first statement, if 3 students sit on each bench, 1 student will be left. So y equal to number of students equal to 3 students on each bench. So 3 into x plus 1. Why? Because 1 student is left, no, that 1 here. The 4 students sit on each bench, 1 bench will be left here. So benches are what? X. Benches, number of benches minus 1. ఎందుకు ఒకటి మిగిలిపోయింది కనుక 4x minus 1. Here number of benches x minus 1 because 1 bench is left. So x minus 1. But 4 children are sitting, no, 4 into x. 4 students are sitting. So 4 into x. 4 of x minus 1 అని రాయాలి. 4x minus 1 మీరు రాయాలి. 4x minus 1 అని రాస్తే ఒక స్టూడెంట్ మిగిలినట్టు. Here 1 bench is left. 1 bench is left. So you have to write number of benches are x minus 1 into 4. So 4 into x, 4x minus 4. That means here to sit 4 members, to sit 4 students, 1 bench is left. నలుగురు కూర్చోడానికి ఒక బెంచ్ మిగిలిపోయిందని అర్థం. సో x minus 1 ఎందుకు రాస్తాము? నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ బెంచెస్ మైనస్ 1 bench is left. So 4 members are sitting. So 4 into 4 of x minus 1. 4 into x is 4x minus 4. It means that 4 students are sitting in each bench and 1 bench is left for sitting 4 children. And refer the 4th example also in your textbook. And from the equation number 1 and from the equation number 2, already it's y equal to no. So find out the 5 solution here. As we have already solved the equations. From the graph, whatever you are getting answer, that you have to write here. Yes. Then minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2 I have substituted. So that you got a values here. You can see the values. If these values, if you substitute in the graph, you will get a graph in the intersection lines. Where they are going to be intersect by the solving equations, you will be know that where they are going to be intersect. This plus 3x become minus 3x. Here plus 4x become minus 4x. So from 1 and 2 equations, minus 3x plus y equal to 1, minus 4x plus y equal to minus 4. So here plus 4 minus plus y minus y get cancelled because by multiplying minus to the second equation. So here y and y get cancelled, x equal to 5. That means there are 5 benches. X is nothing but a benches kada, 5 benches. If x equal to substitute in the equation number 1, then you will get y equal to 16. There are 16 students. Y equal to 16 students. See, the number of benches we have taken on x axis, x equal to 5 and y equal to 16. So like that. See, float that points carefully. Float that points are carefully in the graph. They are going to be intersect at 5 comma 16. You should not write this with a pen because I have written to make it highlight. That's it. So see that the graph will be going to become like this. The scale I have taken here, concentrate 1 unit equal to 1 centimeter, and on y axis 1 unit equal to 2 centimeter. Here on x axis I have taken a different scale, on y axis I have taken a different scale. Elagana teesukochu scale, but you have to write the scale here clearly. If you write here and you can take any scale. See that these are the graphical representation of all these from question number 1 to, so from the bit number 2 to, in the bit number 2 there are 9 questions, and question number 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 I have solved it, and the 7th one I gave some equations. For these equations you have to draw a graph. Practice graph properly, so that there will be a chance of getting 4 marks definitely in the annual exams. So don't neglect, very easy actually. See the graphs and follow the same instructions what I have given now in this video, and go through the drawing graph. All the best children, and thanks for watching. Keep practice and keep learn. Bye.